last problem of section 2. We're looking at the randomly selected large drink at a fast food distribution. It's a normal distribution with a mean of 3.96, and it has a standard deviation of 0.01. And then it says we're talking about lids also follow a normal distribution, and that is 3.98, and the standard deviation of those lids is 0.02. And it makes sense that the lid is larger than the cup because the lid goes over the cup. And it says for a lid to fit on a cup, the value of L has to be bigger than the value of C, but not by more than 0.06 inches. So what's the probability that a randomly selected large lid will fit on this drink? So what we need to do is we actually have to go ahead and we want to combine these, and we're going to do lid minus the cup because the lid's larger and it has to fit over the cup. So our mean of D is just going to be the mean of L minus the mean of C. And if you go ahead and do that math, our new mean is right there. And now we need to go ahead and get the new standard deviation. But remember, we have to deal with the variance here. And that will give you this number right here. But remember, that is the variance. We need to go ahead and take the square root of the variance, square root of that, and then we will go ahead and get our standard deviation, which turns out to be 0.0224. So now what we do is we actually have a new curve here because we have just combined our curve. It is still normal, and we have a mean. And what it says is this cup has to be larger than the actual lid. I'm going to just drop in my mean there. So that means this lid could go all the way down to just about the same size as the actual cup. So that would be a zero difference because it's very close. And then it could go all the way up to 0.06 from this part right here. That's how I'm getting this number. How did I get the zero? The zero is just lid needs to be bigger than the cup. So we can't go below 0. And then essentially what we're going to do is we're looking for this area in here. This is another z-score problem. Now what you have to do is turn those z-scores into a probability, and if you were to go ahead and do that, the 1.79 is a probability of 0.9639 or 33, and the probability of negative 0.89, and we want what's in between them. So we would go ahead and subtract them, and that answer is the probability that they are between them.